Chloe.
We didn't make it to the caves yesterday because we got probably a bit sidetracked and spent a bit more time at Penola, which was lovely. I really enjoyed that. So we're off to the Tantanoola Caves today. Another reason we didn't get there yesterday is because there weren't any bookings left for the time slot that we would have needed. So we are heading there today for the opening time slot at 10 a.m. It's $15 an adult, $0 for an infant, and I think maybe $7.50 for a child. So it looks like it's pretty important to book online on weekends at least, because it was a Sunday. Today's a Monday and all the slots are open, but I don't know if it'll stay that way. And then we're going to be heading to where?
I think we're going to Kingston. So we're going to set up in Kingston. I mentioned in the last video I wanted to do Robe and Beachport. Robe's only 30 minutes or 20 minutes or something from Kingston anyway, so I think we might just get a bit of a base in Kingston and then do some road trips down to Robe and to Beachport. I think we'll probably stay in Kingston for 2 or 3 days.
Is it free camping?
So at the RV park, it's $20 for 2 nights. You have to stay 2 nights minimum, and then it's after that, I think it's $10. Which is great, $10 a night. They do have water just outside the front gate, so I'll just probably fill the tanks on the way in, and then if we need more, do the bladder.
Okay.
I think it's fairly close to the beach. The town's got some stuff. They do have the Big Lobster in where am I going? The Big Lobster in Kingston, so we'll check the Big Lobby out. I think his name's Larry. Larry the Lobster. So we'll check him out. And we're just hoping for a bit better weather.
Yeah.
Had a look at the weather forecast, and it's looks like there might be a bit of a break in the rain for a day or two. So maybe we'll just try and get down to Robe or Beachport on those days. So we've just arrived in Robe, and we're doing a bit of a day trip here out of Kingston. So we're staying at the Kingston RV Park in Kingston, obviously. I'll throw some information here in on from Wikicamps. It's $20 a night. $20 for 2 nights, and then I'm thinking you pay $10 a night after that. We're just going to be staying 2 nights, but as I said, we're doing day trips out of there just to sort of see stuff. We're here at Robe at the moment. The weather is not fantastic, so it doesn't look great. Our first stop here in Robe is the Chinese statue. So what the Chinese statue represents is when the gold rush started in Victoria, a lot of Chinese settlers from Hong Kong came over on the boats, and instead of catching I think it was the train up to the goldfields, they decided to walk, so they didn't have to pay the immigration fee. So they walked from here all the way to Ballarat, which is Sovereign Hill. So they walked all the way to there, and we really wanted to come and see it only because we were at the other end of it. We wanted to see how far they walked. Pretty crazy that they had to get on their legs and walk that far just to avoid some sort of fees, but obviously it was pretty important to them. So we've just come out to, I'm not even sure how to say it, obelisk. Not sure what that is. But when you're out there, I'll throw some drone footage up. When you're out there, there's like a sort of a big rock out there in the ocean with some like windows cut into it by the wind. So I'm guessing that's what it is. Really easy walk out here actually. It's only like 300 meters. All of the ground it looks rocky, but it's got like a concrete base under it. So yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of people riding bikes, pushing prams, so it's fairly accessible. After this, we're going to go and check out the jetty. Like I said before, we don't have really great weather, so it's unfortunate. And then I think we're going to head into town to the Drift Cafe for egg and bacon roll. A few people have messaged us and said while we're in road, make sure we do that. So we like a bit of egg and bacon roll, so we're going to go in there and grab a big egg and bacon roll. So we've just finished our breakfast at Drift Cafe in Robe, and yeah, people were correct. The bacon and egg burger was awesome, honestly. Hash brown relish, yeah, it was good. Coffee was also awesome. Yeah, coffee was good, and I even bought some coffee beans just to help support the company. I don't think they need help, but I wanted some coffee beans. I normally get my beans from 79 Espresso, which I will have to do another order. If you haven't had their coffee before, jump on and have a look at their coffees. The one I drink is Dusk to Dawn. It is awesome as far as coffee beans go. And like I bought a bag a couple of weeks ago, and I think I got it a week and a half after it had been roasted. Not even that. It was yeah, maybe even within a week. So for those coffee snobs out there like me, you want to get as close as you can to the roasted date. So one of my good mates tells me. Yeah, so still in Robe, another playground, another park, another day. Sun's still trying to poke its head out. The weather's not too bad. But yeah, this is a great little town. They've got a massive information centre here, connected to a library. And I know you guys know we love libraries. Just on libraries actually, South Australia do the same thing as Tasmania. So you can sign up at any library in South Australia and hire books from that library and return them to any library in South Australia. And the amount of books you can borrow is 100 books. That's insane, 100 books. Anyway, I'll see if Nikki's got anything else she wants to add to that. Got anything you want to add to the bacon and egg burger?
It's good.
It was good?
2 thumbs up.
I just told him about the library stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty similar setup to Tassie, which is nice. So definitely get yourself a library card. You can borrow and return from any public library in South Australia, so that's nice.
A public library, I didn't mention that.
Yeah.
But I said you could borrow 100 books.
100 books. Like,
are they penguins out on that rock out there?
Don't know. Go have a look.
Okay. Better go.
No.
I think I see a penguin.
No.
So we've just come down to Long Beach down here in Robe. As I said earlier, the weather's on and off, so we're not going to pull up for the day. But it's just down on the Esplanade. I haven't even dropped the pressures down. I mean, I'm not even in forward drive. I'm just in normal mode. The beach is so hard, probably because we've had some rain and stuff. But it is, yeah, it's quite a nice beach. If you had good weather, you could definitely sit down here for the day. Doesn't look like the tide's come in too high, so you've definitely got some space up in the dunes if you need it, like up near the dunes. But the weather, the colour of the water is beautiful, so on a good day this would be stunning. But yeah, just get down here. Long Beach. Is it Long Beach? Yeah, Long Beach. Really good. So the sun's finally out and we're leaving. So Kingston Park RV, as I mentioned, $20 for 2 nights. We're leaving here today. We're going to head towards Murray Bridge. We're going to do the showgrounds there, I think. We're going to just pull in and see. And after that, probably a bit of a chill afternoon, and then tomorrow we're going to hit up the Monarto Safari Park. But I'm sure you'll see some footage from that, and we'll see you at Murray Bridge.
Morning.
Good morning. How are we?
We're off to Monarto Safari Park today, which we got a hot tip is pretty good in terms of how big it is and what it offers. So we'll see.
Yeah.
It's apparently got a very good park. Apparently it's got a like a hop on hop off bus, which is great for people with kids.
Yeah, the dog ran across the road.
So we're looking forward to that because that will hopefully mean a bit less walking and a few more breaks. It's a great idea. We'll let you know how it goes though.
So we're here at Monarto Safari Park, as you might have seen us driving in and stuff. This place is a big surprise so far. So the entry is really nice. They've even got like bottle trees, if that's what it's called. There's a lot of volunteers to help. You can hire bikes to ride around the safari park. There are a hop on hop off bus, which is what we'll be doing. But so far, this place looks really good. They do have animal experiences that you can do. We're very limited with Boston being 2 years old. There was a giraffe feeding experience that he could do. It was $50 for an adult and $35 for a 2-year-old. There are only 2 spots available, so we won't be doing that. Probably give that one a miss, I'd say. But yeah, there's a cafe here. So far, this place looks really good. We'll take you along for a ride on the bus when we get on. Buses leave every 20 minutes. You can't take food or drink on the bus. So what we're doing is we're going to have something to eat now and then wait another 25 minutes till the next bus comes. But yeah, looks great.
Are treated together. So what happens is they basically just form friendships then, and you don't end up having them mating with each other or anything or having any cubs.
So we've got off at the stop that is the Outpost, which is their old information centre. And you can see him there. There's emus just rolling around here in the open. I'm trying to get him to come over, but I don't know how to call an emu. Here, emu. Come on. Oh, they're over at the fence there with Boston. Yeah, so we're at the Outpost. We've seen some meerkats and some rock wallabies and a porcupine. Didn't see the porcupine. There's an old statue here of a rhino that's in the ground, which is quite cool. At the moment, it's pretty good at the moment. The buses, they have a volunteer that is on there that sort of explains what's going on and sort of the land and what's been happening with the land and future developments. So it is pretty good. It was what was it, $40.50 for an adult, and Boston was free. So it cost us $81 to get in, but I think we're getting our money's worth out of here. I might go up and see if I can pat one of these emus. I'll show you. So this is where those emu were. There they are. Try and say hello. Hello? I don't think they want to be pat. what was your thoughts?
We had a great day, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really good actually.
We loved it. We thought it was great value for the money.
Yeah, I was surprised how good it was.
We really enjoyed all the really up close encounters just from the bus itself. You didn't even have to do much walking.
I reckon it's probably one of the best zoos we've been to, only because there's so much space.
Yeah.
And the facilities are really new. They're doing heaps of new stuff as well. There's like, what did they say they're building? A baboon house and
a hotel.
And a hotel that you can stay. And it
That'd
looks like a decent hotel, like
It's in the distance
8 levels
somewhere.
or something.
Hard to see.
Yeah, I can't see it, but...
But even if you had really young children or elderly, you could just stay on the bus and look at everything. Which was
What was the bus? How long was that?
like an 80-minute round trip.
Yeah.
There's certainly heaps of things you can get off and see, but they are like a little bit of walking in that. I probably wouldn't... Someone's waving in the background. I probably wouldn't bring a light pram like ours, a dodgy one.
Yeah.
If you had a really, really good one, it'd be right. But like you can see behind us, they're not very sealed. They're not sealed at all.
But highly recommend, I reckon. I'd say some people said that it's better than Western Plains Zoo in Dubbo. We haven't been there yet, but
No, it's on the list.
yeah, it is on the list. Just to give you an idea of how big this place is, I had a look on their stats. So it's 1,500 hectares, which I had to look up. I don't know how big that is in acres, but it's 3,706 acres. So it is huge. And we drove through the lions there at the end. I'll throw some footage in here of some lions. They're like coming up to the bus, and they said they couldn't stop in there because at the moment there's a young male that tries to bite the tyres and stuff, so they had to keep driving through. But yeah, really cool place. I was super shocked with how good it was.
And this visitor centre I was showing you behind us is like super informative, and the cafe was great. There's toilet facilities. So it's been a real surprise.